Yes, it is. It's streaming. I can see it. Hello, everyone on YouTube. We're going live on Zoom, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it's not
Oh my
actually.
goodness, it's live. That's unbelievable. It was too quick. I didn't even mean it.
So let's get all these peeps in.
We admit people now.
Yep. That's what I meant by get these peeps in.
Sorry, I just could hear myself 3 seconds in the past. So 30, let's admit all.
Yay! Let's go
So,
gallery
welcome
view, Bruno.
everybody. Wow.
I don't know if you'll see me on.
We got gallery, honey.
No. I'm just
Gallery.
Yeah.
Well, I just lost
Hi,
it.
everyone.
Hi, Kylie.
Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon, wherever you are.
Good
I'm just looking
evening.
up,
Hi.
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 Look at all your beautiful faces. All of Michelle's out in the beautiful sunflower field.
I haven't been able to work out how to do virtual backgrounds. So, you know that as soon as I do that, there'll be a virtual background behind me everywhere I go.
Yeah, okay, you got to see what's funny here. You ready? I'm going to show you my outside.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
It's snowing.
It's snowing.
So I got to have my
Hello, everybody. Oh, Kylie, new hairstyle.
Yeah, so I put my hair up today. I was feeling like I wanted a hairdo up.
little
I meant to do the video.
It was either wash my hair or put it up.
Okay, we have Sharon, Megan, Michelle, Anne-Marie, Kathy,
Well, I've watched mine but haven't put it up.
Candice, Robin, Lupe,
This is awesome.
Karen, Tess, Karen, Angela, Valerie, Lorraine, Eva, Christine, Joey, Rita, Angel, Susan, Kathy,
I've got 2
Eva,
pages.
Lorraine. Oh my goodness.
Who is
Something
the
just,
movie?
everything just
Hi,
all
Wendy.
moved around.
Hi, Bruno.
Hi, Kathy.
Okay, so
That is
everybody, if I can get you to
amazing.
wave, I'm just going to
Hi,
scroll
Bruno.
through. Hi, everyone.
Hi, Bruno.
And you're all live on YouTube right now,
All
by
live
the
on
way.
YouTube right now. So we worked it out.
Yay!
Remember,
So
if your
good.
camera is on, we can see you.
Do not go to the toilet. Do not pick your nose.
Don't go to the toilet or anything like that.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Hi, Wendy.
Oh, this is so fantastic. So lovely to see you all here.
Is my camera on?
Who's asking that? Diana. No, you're Diana. Is that you that said that?
So just raise your hand and I'll be able to see.
And if if you want to raise your hand, like if you have something to say when I'm going through the crafting, how do they do it, Brennan? They just do the little, if you're on an iPad, there's like dots
It's a raise
down
hand
the bottom.
feature.
And then when you click on the 3 dots, it'll allow you to raise your hand.
Oh, I don't have one.
Yeah. See if you
Okay,
can
so
see
if
it.
you
Tap
can all
the
see
screen.
this is live on YouTube right now. So
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it? I love how a situation like this makes you try new things.
Australia, see if it got your shirt.
there are 28 people watching live on YouTube as well.
Awesome.
I'm ready for bed.
Me too. Just woke up.
Just woke up and we're ready for bed too. Oh, that's brilliant. Well, we'll get to it. Thank you, Mr. Host, if you can organise that for us.
Now, I'm just going to mute everybody's microphone. If you have something to say, like Kylie mentioned, use the little blue raise hand feature, and we will unmute your microphone just so that we don't have any feedback or anything like that, okay?
Right.
So here we go. Now, not a physical raise hand, but it's a virtual raise hand.
And you can also use the chat feature too. So I can see all that on my screen, which is great.
Okay.
Oh, I just muted Kylie. Whoops, sorry, just a second. That's that one, I think. Can you?
I think I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Yes.
Good. So, welcome to our Zoom get together. These are going to be so brilliant. I'm doing my first one this afternoon with the Crazy Crafters. Actually, I don't know if I ended up sending the link, but anyway, we'll put that in the Crazy Crafters group. Angela's like, no, you didn't put it in there.
Hello from Horsham. Hello from snowy Wyoming.
I know, that's cool. So I wanted to jump on because this morning I went live. So I think, am I able to share my screen? Bruno, you're making a lot of noise in there. You're knocking things around.
It's not me, unfortunately.
That's me. I'm sorry. This is my first time on here.
I love it. I was like, Bruno, what are you doing?
Okay, I'll just mute. And no, I won't mute you. Okay, very good.
So can I share my screen without being host? I think I can. Yes.
Try, and you can. I think I'll just have to. We'll have to make that setting so that you can do everything. We can only do one thing at a time. Wow, that looks good.
Does it? Good. So this is what went live on my blog this morning. And guess what it is? Scrappy strips.
Now, Kylie, just a moment.
Yes.
Unfortunately, on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, it might just be behind. We might just have to play catch up. Because I set it to speaker view.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just trying to test whether the YouTube will be behind, I bet. Yeah, it is a bit behind.
Mm-hmm.
Because we can't see that on YouTube yet. So I'm just wondering what is streaming to YouTube.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, I can basically say head over to KylieBertucci.com if you can't see it on YouTube, and you'll be able to see it there.
Yes, I'll just be quiet. Thank you very much.
Hilarious. So Bruno's Scrappy strip card is the winner with this botanical prints medley, and it was so simple and easy, but I'm loving it on the terracotta tile, and just really simple sentiment from that stamp set, the botanicals stamp set. I think I've got it. Yes, this is it here. So that one there. Can you see my screen? Oh,
yes,
good.
We can work it. It's just really behind on YouTube.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you can they see my screen as well at the same time, Bruno?
They can see one at a time.
Okay. So basically, if you can pop back to me then, Dunker.
So you just have to stop sharing your screen?
Oh.
Or side-by-side mode, maybe? No.
Yeah, I thought you could do side-by-side. Let's try it. Let's try it. I want to try it. Because I would like side-by-side. That would be even better.
You can...
I can what?
You can't do side-by-side with your screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, just talk. Yep, perfect.
Perfect. So that's the botanicals stamp set, that one there. And I've just used the sentiment from there. So that is the actual card. And then inside, I've got this little strip that I've used, an extra piece that was left over on the inside. So nice and easy. This technique is so stunning because I've seen it using just bits of cardstock as well in between, which is really nice. Yeah, you got to have some fun with the Scrappy strip. Has everyone tried it? Put up your hand if you've tried Scrappy strip. It's surprisingly easy. And I've been highlighting people on my, oh, there's a few of you that have tried. That's awesome. So if you haven't given it a go, give that a try. Bruno did a great video. And also when Sarah and Sean did their crafting video with their family, Sean did it as well. And Sarah did it as well. So that was really cool. We woke up to all these messages and they're like, you've got to check out Sarah and Sean's video. They're doing Bruno's Scrappy strip technique. So that was really cool. Now, another amazing thing that is happening right now is our Ornate garden has just gone live. Whoop, whoop. So if you haven't got your hands on any of the Ornate garden goodies, there's an entire suite. We've been loving chopping over here, and check out all of these Love It choppers. I've got all these random act of kindness cards ready to go because we've got lots of people that need lots of love at the moment. So I thought I'll drop it off at some of our neighbors' houses, and I'll send it to my sister. And because my sister's in nursing, I thought I can ask her for a few of her nurses' friends' names and send some to them as well. I've also sent them some bone broth because I figured they're probably going to get really, really busy and not eat very well at all. So I want to support them in what they're doing while we just sit at home, basically, while they do a lot of really, really challenging work. So I'm looking forward to supporting them. Anne-Marie has her hand up, Bruno.
Anne-Marie, I've just unmuted you. Did you have something to say?
Yeah, can we see you, Kylie? You know, last week we saw you bigger.
If you click on the top,
bigger.
If you click on the top and you click on speaker view, can you see speaker view there up the top?
Cool.
There you go. Pleasure. And then you can just toggle anytime and go gallery view or speaker view.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. And there was someone else that had a hand up. Tess had her hand up.
Tess, did you have something to say?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, just real quick, I just signed up for the social media training.
Nice.
It is so awesome. So awesome.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Oh,
yes, thank you so much.
And then you get the demonstrator training for free as well. So that's nice. I'm doing that as a special.
That is an awesome bonus.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pleasure. No, it's the least we can do to help everyone out at the moment. And in actual fact, I was talking to, I don't even know what to name her, but she's kind of like a life coach, health, wellness, like all these different things. But she rang me yesterday and she's on our group, and she said, I'd really like to do a talk to help support everyone with what we're going through with COVID. And it looks like she'll be doing a talk as well next week. So that's really special to have her going to be on there and just help us emotionally to cope with everything that's happening. So yeah, there's lots of good things coming.
Elaine is raising her hand as well.
Thanks, Tess.
Go ahead, Elaine.
I want to let you know that I bought the social media training and set up my blog, and it's really easy.
Fantastic. It is surprisingly easy, isn't it? Oh, Candice is driving Bruno and she's on speaker. So what was Elaine? Elaine, you did the blogging, so you've set up your own blog. She's a bit choppy.
Yes, I did.
Oh, there you are. Yes. Excellent. Well done. And did you ever think you'd be able to do that?
No, I'm old.
You're not really. We can all do it with someone holding your hand. See, I'm holding your hand. Come on, you can blog. And I love the bit where I'm like, just remember, you can pause and rewind. Don't stress out. You can always watch it again. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear you're all enjoying that. That's great.
Now, can I just talk for a second? Somebody asked how many participants we have on Zoom. We have a total of 47. And we have 55 watching live on YouTube. Hello to you watching live on YouTube
people. Oh, that's nice. And some are crafting while they're listening, so that's awesome. And for our lovely YouTubers that think I'm talking too much, you're on the wrong channel. You need to go. I had a few messages. They're like, oh, for goodness sakes, would this woman just be quiet? Does she even ever craft?
I completely understand what they say.
Bruno lives with it. He's looking at me like, what were you why are you talking now? Yes. So I just took great pleasure in muting her. I'm like, you can go now. Goodbye. So I wanted to show you something cool that I've done. So we're talking about the Ornate garden and that beautiful bundle, and you've probably seen this card that I made. I'm not sure what I made this one for. I think it was a blog hop that I suddenly realized I needed to do, and I was like, quick, what do I do? Love and Chocolate always comes to the rescue when I have not been organized. But I love how you can cut these dies out, and then I added this little bit, and that's from the die, but I kind of just snipped it in different places. Now, another thing that I like about this one that you may not have realized is, see this thank you here. So if you see the dies, this actual die that I used is quite big. It's a bigger die cutting. So I'll show you it. So this is our dies here. Amazing. And I'm just going to put myself on the right speaker view on my computer. No, it's all right. I can't see myself. Maybe if I...
Wrong one. Wait, you're quiet. You're silent. Just a sec. Yep.
I think it's because I scrolled across to the speaker view. Okay.
You don't need to see yourself. We can see you. It's okay.
Okay. I'm very disconcerted because all I'm seeing is this, Bruno. And it's your face going like this.
I'm just commenting
and
people on YouTube.
You're making me lose my mojo.
Is that better? Is that better? Is that what you want to see?
I need me to be smiling back at me, and then I go, oh, hi, Kylie. Hi. So this
is a day in the life of Bruno and Kylie, everybody.
So I've got this die here, which is a lot bigger, as you can see. You're like, what? How did you do that? So I basically just cut it twice. I ran it through the die cutting machine twice, and then it meant I can have whatever size I need with this one die. But I get these cool little outside edges, so that gives you a lot of flexibility with that die. That die is going to come in very handy for lots and lots of different sentiments and lots of different ideas, which is awesome. So definitely look out. Look at how many dies you get. It's so cool. Thanks, Christine. We're a riot. No, we're just a couple that are, you know, self-isolating together. Fortunately, we've been practicing
left the house
for 2 years.
For like 12 days.
And we're doing okay. We haven't killed each other.
Yeah.
We have a nice morning coffee together, have a little chat, check up on each other. It's very nice. So I would like to show you some cards I've made and some ideas. I haven't finished. I kind of was just like playing around the other night. I'm like, oh, I'll give this a go. And I didn't come back to it. And I normally never do that. I normally always say to myself, I've got to finish a card. I can't start a card and then not finish it because it probably won't ever get finished. But we're going to finish it today. So I'm going to just go to craft view, please, Bruno. Please, my Mr. Maestro.
Okay, craft view. Let's type that. Okay, and we will spotlight video. Okay.
Awesome. And can we put two videos together? Can you put my other one as well?
So I'm pretty sure that when you talk,
yeah,
you will pop up in the corner.
Oh, cool.
That's what happened before.
That sounds good.
Okay,
so,
but I will spotlight the other one as well.
Thank you. So this is what I've done here. I haven't put the sentiment on yet, but what I thought I would do is just use these beautiful dies to, oh, can you see my screen? I feel like all you're seeing is my face. Thank you, Bruno. That's all right. If you can't put me on there, it's all good.
I'm trying, so.
Nah, it's all good. So that is one of the dies that I've used to cut out some of the beautiful paper. So as you can see there, it's got that cut out, and I cut it out from the actual base as well, so that I could then stick this inside. And then I've just added some Whisper White, and then I put another base, like another cover over the top. And then that means I could just basically let that shine, because I really wanted that Whisper White behind it, just so that you can see those beautiful die cuts. But then what ends up happening there is I've ended up cutting it out, and what happens with the piece in the middle? Well, we're not going to waste it, are we? And same with the paper that was left. So then we're left with the mirror image, or the reverse, and I popped that through the embossing folder, and I'm going to be able to use that as well. So you have this like dual card that you can make out of one. Yeah, you get the picture. So then all I need to do is just work out what I'm going to do. I might even stick this down and then raise this up, or I do like it sort of sitting in there actually, because it's quite special to see it snug and sitting in there nicely. And then I can just add a cute sentiment to it. So it's a nice and simple card, but it looks quite complicated because you're like, how did you get it in there? And it's just a matter of cutting it out and then swapping each piece. Like keep each piece. This one here, I already had it pre-cut in the love it, chop it size. You know, I love to love it, chop it. So it was already pre-cut, and then I knew exactly where I wanted to place my die when I was cutting. So, you know, I didn't have to guesstimate. It was already done for me. So that really helped. And I've just done a little bit of, just to highlight that embossing folder, I've done a little bit of sponging over the top of the flowers, because I found that it was just a little bit too subtle. And I wanted those flowers to really pop. And you could use either side. If you want to use that side, you could have them raised or inside. But what we'll do is I'll
Robert has a good idea. The pink embossed area would look great popped up underneath.
Yeah, I would love that, but I stuck that down. I've stuck it down already. But this would be nice. But I think the thing with this, I mean,
we have a few people that are coming in from YouTube.
Oh, that's nice. Hi, YouTubers.
I'm not sure if I was allowed to, but I posted the invitation in the chat.
Sure, yeah. Well, we've got 50 here so far, so why not? No, that's great. And let's do.
Can I just say, I'm really excited that this works.
It's really cool. And I can't believe it's streaming to YouTube.
I know. And it was so easy to do.
Like, You can't believe it. When I realized you could stream, I was like, what? What? All that extra work we've been doing. So yeah,
Holly.
This is what happens out of necessity. You learn these new things and you're like, that wasn't so hard after all. In my head, it was a lot harder. And remind me, I've got random act of kindness cards to show too. There's quite a few. Look at all those.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have some dimensionals here in my little dimensionals carry case. I'm just going to zoom that way a little bit. And I've got my Tombow in my little holder. And I think what we'll do, so we just need a sentiment for that. I think I'm going to do it in the early espresso, the sentiment, because it's got that beautiful earthy colors to it. And this one will do what was mentioned, so raising it up. So what would be best in this situation is to basically work out where the middle is, like work out where it is. And then you just hold that piece in place, because then you know where it needs to go. Then we're going to put Tombow, and even that on its own is beautiful. Then we're going to put Tombow, and the best thing about Tombow is that you can have a bit of wiggle room. So we'll just do that. So if we need to wiggle it a bit, we can. But this is giving us an idea of where we need to be. In fact, it will probably be fine even without this little thing in there, because you can tell by the edges. You just know it's going to line up. Beautiful, nice and easy.
I love how these framelets are set for Australian, or well, metric card sizes.
Yeah, sorry, US peeps. But finally, the metric peeps have got a turn. Now you know.
Joey has a question, Kylie. Is that petal
yes,
pink?
Joey. Blushing Bride.
Blushing Bride.
Yeah. That bride is just blushing. She's like, oh, I'm so in love. I'm blushing. I'm using my little scrap bits here. And then,
okay, there's some not very, I'm just on YouTube. I'm going to be blocking a few people.
Oh, really? Why? What's going on?
Some not very nice comments.
Ooh, what was said? What was said?
Okay, here's another one. I'll block you.
Goodbye. You are the weakest link.
Oh dear.
Are they non-Stampin' Up people?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kylie does not have fat fingers. Whoever said that?
Leave my fat fingers alone.
Oh dear.
I reckon that's one thing we're going to have to be really careful of. Is there's going to be a lot more people on the internet now. Because we normally never have anyone jumping on. Yeah, what did our mum teach us? Where she said, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. Sadly, some people didn't get that memo. They missed that memo growing up. So what I'm going to get is my early espresso. And I think I'm going to use, what's the Ornate Garden? Oh, this one here. Yeah. So there's that one there, that stamp set. And then I want my early espresso. And I've got some Whisper White already cut up. Oh, I wonder what these will look like. Jessie had already done these for me for another card. We'll have a look and see what it's like. I could do a cheats version, because these are very pretty. So she's already done, I want it to be in the black, I mean in the espresso. Yeah, I really like this. So that's an option. Yeah, I'll look it up there. Let's see what this looks like. I do really like it with the wonder what this looks like on here. Yeah, I think I like it without. And that one I like it with. So I think we'll do it lower. Yay, look at that. So all I did with these is just using the thanks and just wanted to say. And then we've used this one here, this cutout here for the die. That's that one. Even that would be really pretty behind, like if you wanted to use that as a little accent behind as well. So many dies in this, even this one here. But I think what it does actually is cut out, look, it leaves a pattern. Like you could use it to create patterns, but it doesn't necessarily cut out the actual shape. Yeah. How's your moderating going, Bruno?
Yeah.
Any more fat finger comments?
Yes, I've just blocked somebody else.
Oh, really? What was that one?
Yes.
Was it a bit rude, was it?
Yes.
Naughty YouTubers.
Thank you to the people that are asking me to block people. I've already done that one.
Yes, that's great. Good job. So there's that one. So pretty. Don't you love designer series paper? It just makes life so much easier. Like, why were we not using our designer series paper? It's like the best. It's like the cheats version of card making, but it's not cheating. It's just beautiful. I think for a while I felt like I wasn't a real card maker if I just put paper down. I don't know if that was just me, but I felt like, oh, I haven't done enough stamping on my card, so it's not enough. It needs to be more. I need to put more in it. But why don't we? I don't know why we think that. Who said that? Whose rule was that one? Something that we just made up in our head. Because look how beautiful this is. It's just so gorgeous and so simple. And in this situation that we're in at the moment, we need to be making bulk cards because so many people need that support and these beautiful cards. Like imagine nurses getting this. And that's what I'm going to be doing is some of these just to say, you know, thanks. Just wanted to say thanks for everything you're doing. So I'll ask my sister some of her friends' names and then make it personalized and really let them know that we're grateful. Now I'll just see if I've got, I don't know if I have any of the, oh yeah, here we go. I had some extra pieces left over from the chopping that I can use on the inside of the cards. So I think that one there is really pretty. And then we'll get some of the, I've already chopped down some of my, I like doing a little, like a bulk chop of these. And we'll put it down the edge here. Yeah.
Kylie, do you know how to make, we have a problem person here.
Yeah.
How we can turn off comments or?
I think if, because usually in inbox you can delete from there.
And yeah.
Maybe because it's live, I can't see it all.
Anyway.
I'll turn it down on here. So weird, isn't it? Is it? Oh yeah, they're Bram. So put user in timeout. I've at least done that.
Yeah, I've done that, blocked as well.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I hit him from the channel too, so maybe that will do something. So which side am I going to use? I think I'm going to do that side. I was going to do that side because it's so pretty with the gold, but it doesn't really go with what we've got. So let's stick with that one. Thanks for that, Bruno. How dare these people ruin the fun? And he called me a female dog. What have I ever done to you, Graham? Okay.
Edit basic info.
Virginia, how rude. I know, how rude. Says more about him than me. I feel sad for people that have to live with a person like that. We've got to live with themselves every day. Kathleen said it's been challenging in the aged care home with being in lockdown, as we have a couple of residents who like to walk outside and they can only sit 2 at a table. It's very, very difficult. It's a very difficult situation for so many. And it's hard to, especially here in Australia, because it's all been restricted and they don't actually understand why it's all happening. And it's really hard for them. I really feel so sad for people, particularly that age group, because they're just confused. They're like, why am I being told to do this? I don't understand. Okay. So even though this is a Whisper White base, and I highly recommend using our thick Whisper White cardstock for this, it just strengthens your card and it just feels better quality. So whenever I'm doing a base, and I love, even though it's white on white, I still love how elegant it looks. It makes it just really look so profesh. How are you going in there, Bruno? I can hear you clicking furiously. Is there that many people that need to be removed? Oh, so pretty. Check that out. And how quick and simple was that? My mind is blown. I know, I love it too. And this is just a really cool, like having them both, I think is a really easy and simple idea to just utilize. And don't forget, there's a few other dyes that you could use, not just that one. It's actually really good having YouTube open as well, because I can see all your comments over on YouTube. Hi, Elaine. Oh, thanks, Joanne. Beautiful. Smriti bought some thick Whisper White. Yeah. Gina. If you don't enjoy this, go somewhere else. I love that. If this is not your thing, you may leave. Nah, they just want to cause trouble. They're troublemakers. So even this one here, I thought that one would be also a nice one, but it doesn't have as much outside border. So maybe even this one here, you could do something with that. That would be really nice. I've seen some really nice ones done with this as well. So you could just do a portion like this little, like highlight this little section here, pull that out from some designer series paper, and then do a spotlight, just what I've done here, where you have everything designer series paper here. And then, yeah, just a little section there, which is cool. So yeah, there's a lot of different ideas that you can do with that one. This one here, I don't know if, oh yeah, that would definitely work really nicely. Same thing you could do. So just spotlight and have, you know, base, and then you could even have the base, whatever you cut out, you could emboss that and then have your designer series paper in that little section there. So yeah, a lot of ideas using this technique. What should we call this, Bruno? What's this technique?
The smaller frame moving die technique.
What about the extrovert, introvert? Doesn't matter. But it's more like, because what do you call them? Like when they're like, I can't even think of that name. It's not introvert. It's like when you use outside and inside. Can you think of it, Bruno, the word that I'm thinking of?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna have to Google it. But you know, when you have like outside and inside, I can't think of what that word is. Maybe some of you can help me. Negative, positive. Thank you. That's it, Anne-Marie.
Oh dear.
So we'll call it the negative, positive, which is quite apt considering what's going on over on YouTube right now. It's the negative, positive. But there was even like
some others are inside outside technique, imposed, convex and concave, positive, negative, inside out.
Yeah, I think positive negative is the one that I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
But I'd love to see what other people do using these dies, especially I think this one here would be absolutely stunning, having like just a small strip and the positive negative, and even this one here, positive negative. I think that would look really cool. Yeah, that would be stunning. And then you can just sit it inside. And you can see here, as I said, I put the Whisper White behind, and that just allows that pattern to really pop out too. So there you go. Now, I don't know if you know, I did mention it, but we do have, yes, I'm ready for my face forward, please, Mr. Maestro.
That is that one. Let's do this one. Okay.
Hi. So good to see you. So yes, I don't know if you noticed, but we've had 2 bundles go live as of yesterday. So I've got the Ornate Garden Mega Bundle, and that was designed by a group of demonstrators around the world who have all taken part in, a lot of them for their first time, they've taken part in the tutorial. I saw that you got it, Anne-Marie. Thank you very much for getting that. So it was a lot of, yeah, we learned a lot from the process. Bruno put it all together. Thank you, Bruno. You're amazing. We love you. And it was huge because each bundle had like 23 or 22 tutorials. So 90 tutorials all up. And we've kept it really affordable because obviously the situation we all find ourselves in at the moment, we wanted to keep it at a reasonable price. And plus, because we're learning, we thought it's a great challenge for everyone that took part. And they're just so excited with the results. You've got it too, Wojie. Yeah, it's incredible what everyone's come up with. So there's that one. That's the Ornate Garden Mega Bundle. Mega Bundle. And then there's
Can you
also,
show it on your screen, Kylie Jo?
I would love to show it on my screen.
Now, just while you're searching for that,
yeah.
Michelle Nye
She's our
has
lovely
been
new
making a
team
card.
member. Oh,
Michelle Nye
that's
has
nice.
been making a card while watching.
That's great. Michelle's
Okay,
very
so
happy to be a crazy crafter. She's like, I'm so glad I signed up. It's the best. It really is the best.
Thank you for sharing your screen, Kylie Jo.
You're welcome. So you can actually see, this is the botanical prints, but I think the day after, let's just click here. So that's that one. Oops, I went a bit too far. So this is the new Ornate Garden Mega Bundle. And it has all the information there. So basically my customers get it for free if they place an order for the Ornate Garden Suite. And we've also opened that up to any items within that suite, because for some people at the moment, they can't get the entire suite. So even if you just get a stamp set from there or some dies from there, if you just decide to get one of the stamp sets or the bundles, then you will get this mega bundle. And you can click here to purchase our mega bundle. That's there. And then the other one is 35 Australian, so not US, which for a lot of you makes it a lot more affordable. And then we have, I think New Zealand's the only one that has to pay more. And then this one released today, well, released 2 days ago, but I'm really, really excited about this. Christine asked if we ship to Canada. This is a PDF, so this is digital, so there's no shipping required. And yes, it's measurements for everyone in the world, so you can use it no matter where you are in the world. But this one here, the botanical prints, I'm really excited about this one because we've got the 12 designs, but included in these 12 designs this time, it's the first time we've ever done it, but we've included 12 exclusive videos as well. So that's included, and this is only 22 Australian. So you can click on that one, that image, and it will take you to our store. This is like our digital store, this one, not our Stampin' Up store. But it says here, April Botanical Prints Medley, and then you can just add it to your cart. But if you click on the drop down, we've got all these other ones here, like March was our Peaceful Parisian Blossoms, that's right. And then I think, yeah, Peaceful Poppies. So we've started doing them based on actual suites. So they're never going to go sort of out of, it's not like, oh, April's gone. That's, you know, I can't use that. So I might even like rename these titles here to have the name of the suite, because they're really, really useful, particularly at this time when a lot of people are finding they're at home. They need ideas. They're like a bit stuck with their mojo because we've just watched the television and it's just sapped everything out of us. So this just helps you to just zone in, have the instructions, have everything you need in front of you to make some absolutely stunning cards that I know you're going to love. So they're all there. But yeah, you can find that from our blog. Just
that would make sense to change, to add the which suite it's from in the name as well. I
think so. Just so you know what, yeah, if you're working on a certain suite or you have that suite and you're just like, I haven't even touched it. In fact, that stamp set hasn't even seen ink. So that would be a good time to get those stamp sets inked up and using them. I think you can even click on our tutorials section too. Yeah, and it takes you straight there. So that's another way of doing it.
Some people on YouTube are asking for the Zoom number. I don't think it's wise given
yes, given the crazy man.
So what we will do going forward is we'll just provide it via our newsletter.
Well, I did it in my newsletter last night.
Okay.
So a lot of you can check.
If you signed up to newsletters, Kylie's newsletter, you can just click on the link from there.
And I'll put the link up for my newsletter.
And hopefully
they can sign up there.
Yeah. I'll just hide that.
What, the newsletter?
Yeah.
Yeah, the newsletter's fine. Why do you think the newsletter wouldn't be fine?
Anyway,
it's on every single one of my blog posts. We'll see someone dodgy. I'll go, who are you? Who are you? Get out of my Zoom meeting. Although there's a comedian in Australia who's hilarious, and he's been what's he been doing, Bruno?
It's called Zoom for One More.
Zoom for One More, and he jumps on Zoom meetings and he's so funny. He jumped onto a swimming Zoom meeting and he was dressed up with swimming goggles. And another one was like the Air Force, and he was dressed up in a pilot's outfit. He's like, yeah, how's everyone going? This is very, and they were all just laughing so much. They're like, why is Hamish on our Zoom meeting?
Hamish Blake.
Yes, he's very funny. If you look at a Zoom for One More, and he's got some, he even went to like I think it was like a teacher's, like a school curriculum Zoom meeting. And he's like, I just want to say, you guys are amazing.
Last night he was at an all-day audit training session. And so he just popped up and he was like, okay, so yeah, auditing's pretty easy. You just check the numbers and make sure they're right.
He's really funny. Yeah, so you'll have to look at that. He's been, and I thought, who would have ever thought that he would be doing like some sort of Zoom for One More? Like, we didn't even hear of Zoom before all of this. We're like, now he's doing a comedic act out over it, which I thought was hilarious. So I'm going to just show my random act of kindness cards for you all, because we've got some beautiful ones. In fact, one of them is from someone here on our Zoom meeting.
Oh,
yeah.
Is it
so
me?
No. Well, I think it'd be great to have Hamish join. I think he's going to be super busy now with these people asking him to come on their Zoom meetings. I can imagine him trying to like make a card, and he'll be like, oh, I heard this is a craft meeting, and he'll draw like a child, because that's what most people think when you say, oh, I make handmade cards. They like imagine like this stick figure drawn on the front of a piece of paper, like what the kids do at school. It's like,
isn't that what you do, Kylie?
It's not that type of card making. And then I show them and they're like, what? You made that? Yeah. They're actually nice. Like, they're nice cards. They're not. So this is our first one. So do you want to go to craft room view, please? Bruno.
Spotlight view. Yes, go for it.
Wonderful. So this is our first one from Wergy. Oh, look at Wergy's little face. Isn't it so nice? I love seeing all your faces. So if we could have Wergy's microphone up, that would be awesome.
Now, she has a different name. Okay.
You found it?
Yeah.
Virginia.
Virginia. So tell us what you did on your card here, because it looks very textured.
That is the
Stone.
I'm trying to remember the name of it. That is the Stone 3D embossing folder that came as a bundle freebie for celebration. These two.
Beautiful.
And all I've done is sponged around the edge with the lightest to darkest and taken it into the center a little bit to give it texture. Easy.
Very, very nice.
Thank you. I'm glad you like
it. Is that Flirty Flamingo?
I don't know.
It looks like Flirty, which I would never put Flirty and Early Espresso together, but that really works. And I love the ribbon.
Dark brown look fabulous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Well done. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And then we've got this one from, I think this came all the way from the US, this one. Marika. I love the way she's written her name there. So this might be Grand Falls, NB. Where's Grand Falls,
Nevada.
NB? Is it Nevada?
I don't know.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Really? We cannot see it.
Oh.
We can see
Okay.
Wergy though.
Now we can?
Yes, wonderful.
Thumbs
this
up
is
if we
it
can see
here.
the card.
Yes, we can see. Looks good on
Okay,
my
good.
screen. There we go. Excellent. Yes, I think it is Maryland. That's true. So it's just beautiful. I love what Marika's done with this little bit of designer series paper. It's like this accent piece behind. And what is cool about this is you could do the love it, chop it size and then just do a few strips and you've got yourself like this piece of designer series paper that
Marika is here,
extends.
Kylie.
Is she? Where is she? Put up your hand, Marika. Okay. Can you learn how to do raise hand? See if you can do raise hand.
Okay, Marika, I've unmuted you.
Hello, Marika.
Hello. Hi.
This is so nice. Thank you so
you got
much.
It.
It's so beautiful. Yes, it came yesterday. Thank
Oh,
you. This
so
is gorgeous.
happy.
So explain your card to us. You've got many layers here.
Oh, it's been a while. Yes, it was with that. It's from the holiday catalog. It was that I can't even remember. Where can you put me back on the screen, Bruno, so I can see the card?
Sure. There we are.
So yeah, it was that Season of Thanks, and then I die cut all those leaves and the pumpkin.
I love that in the background as well, like having the stamping, then the dies. I think that's a really cool one. And even the way you've done your ribbon, it's like this textured add-on, which I love. So you just sort of opened up the ribbon.
Yeah, it was a fun card to make too.
Very cool. Thank you so much. This is so cool having people on here.
Yes,
the person who
when
made
you
the
said
card
my name,
is
I'm
here.
like, it's my card.
Sorry, can you show the envelope again, Kylie?
Yes,
just
I love
with
how
the
you've
beautiful
done that.
lettering.
Thank you.
It's really cool.
I love to calligraphy too. So all my envelopes, I always try to fancy them up a bit.
No, it's gorgeous.
Looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much,
and
Marika.
Even that, really nice. Well done.
I have to go all out for you.
Oh, so cute.
Are you French Canadian, Marika?
She's disappeared.
Yes, I am French Canadian. I'm from New Brunswick, and it's a bilingual province. So
you
yes,
can hear the accent, the beautiful accent in your voice.
Thanks.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So this one here, I think I have to check. It says Leonie, this one, but I'm not sure which Leonie we have because I don't think we have the envelope still. I'll just have a quick look through these envelopes. But
Tess has to go. Bye, Tess. Thanks for popping in.
Bye, Tess.
And Anita left. Bye, Anita.
Yeah, I don't think I have it here. So if it's a beautiful Leonie, because it's someone who got vouchers, Bruno. Can you remember anyone who ordered vouchers lately? Who requested vouchers, Leonie?
I will find out. So you can just talk about the card.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
But yeah, so this is sort of a take on
Leonie Willie.
It is too. I always say Wiley.
Wiley, maybe. Willie.
Yeah. But I like what's been done here because it's using like the technique with the sunburst card, or more like the herringbone technique, but it's sort of using smaller pieces in between. And I love this technique. You sort of start with one strip, and then if you've got sort of these smaller pieces, then you can come in with those. And it's just gorgeous how it's come up with that beautiful ribbon and then having it raised like that. Gorgeous. You can see
Angela had an idea calling it patchwork strippy.
Yes, patchwork strippy. No, that's beautiful. And even this little cutout of the flower too, it's really nice. So thank you, Leonie. That's gorgeous. And then we have a Scrappy strip card from Kay. Yes. Are you ready for this? I think you saw this one. It is amazing. Check that out.
Ooh.
Isn't that beautiful?
You are my true north.
So this is a perfect example of someone who's used the designer series paper. And this is Kay Jacobs that's done this one. K Jacob. She's used designer series paper, then cardstock, designer series paper, cardstock, and I love this look. I think it just really makes that designer series paper pop. And what a great masculine card. Like sometimes we're looking for masculine cards, we don't know what to do, but this technique is fantastic for the men in our lives. And you can see she's used the Come Sail Away, even the little anchor there that she's added on with twine. Absolutely gorgeous. Really beautiful card there, Kay. Thank you. We love that one. And we've also got one here from, look at that, Tracy Held. What I love about this is how Tracy has used the mosaic embossing folder in the background along with the designer series paper as well. And I think you said that this was one of the first cards you've seen with the daisy that you might like, Bruno.
Kylie, don't say that to other people.
Bruno, he's like, that flower, I don't like that flower. You are a male, so you know you don't have to like everything. But I really like it. I think it's just a really nice soft touch to this card, and she's done an excellent job. Really, really pretty and simple. Like I think this is a great idea, using sort of the inside section for designer series paper rather than covering the whole card, and then having that embossing showing. Yeah, I really like that. It's a really nice idea to have the designer series paper and then have another layer with the sentiment. So really great layering. I love that one. Now we've got this super cute one here. So it's Kelly Strate, I think it might be. How cute is this? And again, we see a really great idea having the embossing on the actual card for some texture, but then that strip of designer series paper. So that's going to extend your designer series paper a lot further and give you.
Show it a bit higher. You can't really see the embossing.
It's very subtle.
Oh, wow.
Sort of.
Oh, yeah. Is it the stone one or is it the leaf one?
That one is, I can't actually think of what that one is, but it looks like cobblestone, but I don't know if it's I feel like I haven't seen it for a very long time, so it might be an oldie. Yeah, I don't think it's a current one because I can't see it in the cattle dog. Yeah, but that's super cute. I love that little, and the colors, so cool. Really, and the layering here. So this is a really great technique. If you have a stamp that you're trying to highlight and it's just a small stamp, seeing the way that she has layered this really helps us to see how you can make it a focal point and then add in either embossing or designer series paper to really make that focal point sing. So sometimes you might be like, oh, I've got no idea what to do with this stamp set, it's quite tiny. But you can just make a smaller space and then fill it in with layers. And I really love that idea. Even the sort of colouring in at the bottom. A really nice technique that I've seen done too is using like smoky slate blends underneath. And it creates like this shadowing effect and makes it look 3D. So that's a really nice technique too. What else do we have? So this one is actually a special one that that Kelly did for my brother and his fiance. So I'll be sending that to them. But it was to let them know that she was very sad to hear about their apartment flooding. So that was really sweet of her to send them a card, and she's written some beautiful message in there for them to give them some encouragement. So it's a really nice idea to do right now, is thinking about people, what they're going through. Remember, we've got our Random Act of Kindness group. If you want to be part of that, you can join. And yeah, it's amazing seeing the embossing on the foil. It's so good. So yeah, definitely join our rack group. And I've actually opened it up so that you can there's the document again so that you can choose who you want to send your cards to. So just look out for that one. We just changed it up again because of the situation we find ourselves in. So look at this cool card. Wow. Go Liz. So do you remember this one, Bruno?
Yes. I don't think you're supposed to be showing that.
Why?
Because
no one knows where it's from.
Okay.
Now they know, Bruno. But yes, so Liz is in our team, and she was like, "Oh, I don't know whether this is good enough and whether I should do it." But yes,
oh, where's he just got a delivery?
Exciting! The post is here. I love it. So thank you very much for that, Liz. It's beautiful. Love it with this. Doing the ornate garden, gorgeous, very, very nice. Now this one was brand new. I don't think I've even opened this. We get to open it together, this one. So anyway, we'll do this one first. So this is from Leslie Thompson. Yeah, gorgeous. Love it. Shop it. Love the subtle folder. I know it's difficult to see in pictures, but it is the most beautiful die, and it just changes
Very
the whole
subtle.
card. Yeah, you can't even see it. It's so subtle. Let me go closer. Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really,
It looks like
really
wallpaper.
nice. That's what it reminds me of too, like textured wallpaper. But it just really makes the card pop when you have that textured behind. And again, we're seeing that layering with the designer series paper on the inside, and then having these beautiful borders. I love these layers. If you struggle with layers, remember you can always get our card templates, the card templates tutorial, and it'll show you how you can create these layers and helps you with ideas and everything like that as well. So this one is from Catherine. So I like to use my, does anyone else use their snips for this? This is my letter opener. Did you know you can use it for for opening cards? It's really handy. It's a letter opener as well. Wow, look at that. Very, very nice. Strippy strips, scrappy strips. This is from Kathy. And she's been chopping all of her DSP all the way back from 2009. Isn't that cool?
I didn't recognize that paper.
So this is probably like a really, really old paper, or maybe not even Stampin' Up. It may not be, but she's loving chopping, and that's all that's important, is that we're using our designer series paper and we're not hoarding it. So
I like having that different color inside.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? With the, yeah. And then the base is one color, and then this layer is a different one. There's so many awesome ideas with that.
Oh, where is he? That's why, look at where's he. Can you see?
What's where's he doing?
Video. This is why dimensionals are on back order.
I think they're low inventory. I think there's still some left. But they're gonna go.
I only got one of these. It was meant to be two.
Stampin' Up.
But look, my collection's growing.
I'm so excited. I'm so impressed that you're getting your blends. Where she said, no, I've got my Copics. I don't need blends. No. And what did we do to get you started? I think we sent you a gift, didn't we?
I got the freebies from on stage when we went around the table. My first 4 in New Zealand, I think.
Yes. Can you believe that was a year ago? I just saw my picture of me getting the kingfish. It was a year ago. Crazy.
Cray.
Oh, you got your ornate. Thanks.
Yeah, and look, Kayla's a bad influence.
Oh, she did some beautiful cards with that. That little bunny, oh my goodness. It's just beautiful. And yeah, she's doing some amazing cards at the moment. Just incredible.
But Bruno convinced me.
His watch card was so cool. Yeah. Oh, Kim said that's very old designer Stampin' Up DSP on that card, the Scrappy strip. Yeah, it's like vintage paper. Let's get our vintage paper out. Oh, look at that paper that Wershi's got. Can you put Wershi on again, Bruno? It's the the Ornate garden paper. Isn't that beautiful? Such beautiful paper.
I've got a window just there, so I get natural light.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta rip it open.
So very good. Now, did anyone else have something that they wanted to say? You can raise your hand. Have you been doing any craft projects lately that we need to know about? If you put it on your computer, there's like a little button that you press on your screen. There's 3 dots, and then it says raise hand. So click on your computer, your little 3 dots.
How are you, Eva?
Hi, this is my first time on Zoom, so I was a little bit nervous, but I'm glad I'm on. I love your love it, chop it, your videos, everything.
Good. I'm so happy to hear. Well, I figured that if I had the problem with chopping and I felt like it was scary, I thought maybe there's some other people that feel the same way. Little did I know. I think it's just hit like 70,000 views or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty exciting. And even the card templates, using that with it, it's just, yeah. For me, it's made such a big difference. My screen? Where's your screen, Bruno? Show us.
Okay. Where are we? This shows how much Kylie loves to love it, chop it.
What are they, Bruno? What's the paper?
Okay, so there are these. And these. That's all free celebration paper.
Yeah. Every time they say, what would you like for free? Paper. What would you like for free? Paper. Give me more paper. Thank you so much, Eva. That's so awesome. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Keep chopping.
I am.
And what about Michelle?
See you soon. Hi, Michelle. She needs to be unmuted. There she is. Hi, Michelle. Hi.
I want to show you what I did with your idea, Bruno.
That's really cool. You've disappeared into the flowers. That's it. So
sorry, I was painting
one side.
Excuse my nails. I am painting my house while in quarantine. Lockdown or lock-in, whatever. But anyway, I thought that was so cool. And then I'm working on one right now. By the way, this paper is from Paper Pumpkin. Nice. And I think the December one. That's why it's a select. But anyway, I thought that was a great way to use extra pieces that I cut off. And then now I also used that similar idea down here.
Yes, that's great.
So thank you.
Good. It's so good. Oh. Yeah, Bruno did an awesome job with that.
And I just got this in the mail today. Was the what is that? That new embossing folder.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
I love it. It's beautiful with that.
Very nice. Well done.
Thank you for wonderful ideas. I haven't put this on a card yet. I'm still working on it. So I thought I'd share that with you guys.
Thank
Cut
you.
It up even smaller and make it some other ideas.
I like that idea. That's really cool.
Thank you. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, Michelle. And I think is Elaine back again with the raised hand? Is there anyone else?
Elaine?
Yes.
Okay, Elaine.
Hi.
I'll show you the Scrappy card I did.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Look at that.
That's that foil.
It's that, what do you call it?
Wow. How amazing does it look with the foil? And I love it in between the designer series paper. I think that's one of my favorite looks, having the mix of cardstock and the paper. That's gorgeous. Well done. Everyone's asking, what paper did you use, Elaine?
That was lovely. Hearts. I love you, hearts, or something. Pinky love hearts.
My designer series paper.
What is
All
it?
My
Say it
Love.
again. All My Love, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. That's excellent. Now I can see that Rhonda is just putting her hand up. We'll see if we can teach Rhonda how to use the raise hand. So if you click on your screen, then you'll see 3 buttons, 3 little dots.
Is it Rhonda Winters?
Yeah.
Okay,
Are you there, Rhonda?
Hi.
There you are, Rhonda.
Hi.
I'm Rhonda from Southeast Queensland. Not far
Love
from
your
where Kylie
accent.
used to
Thank you
live.
very much.
And this is my Scrappy strip card.
Whoa!
Wow. I love it in the middle. That looks so good.
What I did was when you love it, chop it, you always have that little bit left.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's what I use for all my pieces in the middle.
That's brilliant.
Awesome.
Well
I'm
done.
just-
And is it gold foil that you've used in the background?
Yeah, gold foil.
Wow, that looks stunning with that dye.
All the Ornate garden suite.
Yep.
stuff.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Perfect. Oh, well done. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you for sharing, Rhonda.
Yeah.
And you're on YouTube now. Everyone on YouTube saw it as well.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yes. You're
I hope
famous
you're
now.
well down there.
Yes, we're good. We're doing well. We're just making sure Bruno's parents stay well and my dad stays well.
Yeah.
So yeah, just keeping an eye on them and making sure that they're behaving and staying inside.
Yeah.
It's hard. But so nice
for
to see
sharing,
your
Rhonda.
face. Thank you, Rhonda.
Yeah. Okay.
See you soon.
See you later.
And I think Beck has just put up her hand. Van
Okay.
de Berg. How do you say your name, Beck? Your surname?
Vandenberg.
Vandenberg. Okay. Very. Oh,
Oh,
look at the
there's
kitty
kitty
cat. We should have Jasper and Bella in the background, Bruno.
I don't even know where they are.
Oh, it's not going to work. Oh, the cat's not working.
Okay.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
I love it. It's like I can get it. It's coming. If you
Okay,
stand, I reckon
it-
if you stand in front of it, so use your body to, yeah, that's it. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So what have you done in the background there?
I put strips of washi tape down and then used some.
And then did the sponging.
Yeah, with the makeup brushes from Kmart. And I laid up the colours. And then I used the Magnolia Suite stamp and
Yep.
I used some of the little pot.
Oh yes, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The shimmer. Is it champagne?
Yeah. And I just stamped over that on the the Versamark ink pad.
Yep.
And yeah, put that on top of it.
Beautiful. I love the idea of the washi. That's a
Yeah.
really cool idea. Really cool.
Up some of the paper so that you can blend it into the paper a bit more.
Nice. Do I hear a New Zealand accent, Beck?
Yeah.
Sweet as.
Whereabouts are you from?
Have you
Beck?
been?
I'm from Auckland, but my husband's from Zimbabwe, hence the.
Ah, wow. So have you been to the dairy lately?
Dairy, all got fish and chips either.
Are you wearing jandals?
Your
Sorry?
jandals? Have you got your jandals on?
Yeah, I still can't bring myself to call them thongs. I've been here 8 years. I seem to do it right.
And what's the other one? I'm going to go to the dairy and pick up some milk and put it in my chili bin.
Yeah, got an esky. Yeah.
All the Americans and Canadians are like, what
They're going to be like,
language are you speaking?
Yeah, we all speak differently, don't we?
Turned it off now.
Oh, show me your card. Show me your card again so we can see it. Oh, that looks brilliant.
Wow.
So is it Coastal Cabana and Bermuda?
Pacific Point, yeah, Bruno Bay.
Pacific Point, yeah. Stunning. Love that idea. That's a great technique.
And then I use the
wow, look at the...
Yeah, the flower's got the beautiful... Yeah, brilliant.
Put it in with some
I'm going to definitely give that a go and mention you, Beck. Like, this is from Beck. This is the washy sponging technique. Yeah, fantastic. Oh, thank you so much for jumping on. That was awesome.
Okay, see ya.
See you soon.
Bye.
Sweet as cuzzy bro.
Now, let's put it on gallery view and see if anyone else has their physical hand up. Christine.
And I think Beck's mic's still on, just in case she wants to fart or something.
Okay.
Hi, Christine.
Hello.
Hi, Christine's
hubby.
husband.
Hi, Christine's hubby. Oh, that's beautiful. We're so jealous about that stamp set over here.
Paper pumpkin, yeah.
Yes, that looks so good. What's your hubby's name, Christine?
Ken.
Hey,
Can we
Ken.
wave at Ken? Can we wave at Ken? Hi, Ken.
He's right there. Wave, Ken.
Hi.
Hey, Ken.
Wave.
G'day.
Card
Look
people.
at his face. He's like,
Yeah.
what is going on?
He's making dinner, actually, is what he's doing.
Oh, what a good man. Tell him we're so impressed.
So this is my first time here, and I really enjoyed it. And so I'm going to find you online and join up for stuff.
Awesome.
So, but this is
Love
done
that.
with bleach.
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 And so did you brush it over the top of the cardstock, did you?
It's watercolor paper and then just soft suede and the water pen.
Nice.
And then when you stamp the boots, they're stamped in, I think, chocolate chip.
Mm-hmm.
And if you take little teeny bits of bleach on the tip of a paintbrush and touch them where the flowers are, it changes color. And it just so happens that with this stamp, the color changes to turquoise. And depending, I'm going to make a test sheet. Depending on what color you use, when you touch it with bleach, it changes different colors. I've done some that it turns pink, and it's just an experiment to see. And my friend and Susan Liberta and myself, we get together on Fridays and we do a FaceTime on Messenger, and we spend the day on our laptops just doing things back and forth. So this is actually one that she made and sent to me.
Beautiful. Stunning. I absolutely love it. And are the boots just stamped, or are they embossed?
The boots are two stamps. The boots are two stamps. So first you would take the chocolate chip or whatever, and you'd stamp the floral part. Well, first you stamp the weeds, the grasses up top, and that's all done in dark suede, I think.
Yeah.
So you stamp those first, then you stamp the flower portion of the boots. And then you do your bleach on the little flowers, and it will draw out a color. And then there's a second stamp that gives you the outline, the dimension, or the black outlines on the boots.
Mm-mm.
And then the stamp below it is also included, and it does the little ground area.
Yeah, little ground. Yeah, that looks great. Megan from Australia said she's so jealous that we didn't get this paper pumpkin.
Didn't you even get it?
No, we don't have paper pumpkin here in Australia. Otherwise, you'd see us using paper pumpkin all the time. But I think it's only US and Canada that get paper pumpkin.
Oh,
the rest of us miss out.
It's really neat.
It kind of does, because it's a really nice one.
Too bad about that.
I love it. Too bad.
Yeah,
Angela said we're so jealous, and it does suck.
Yeah, it does. It really does. Make some noise. Maybe you'll get it.
Well, they did trial it recently, and it was just a little bit challenging because it's quite expensive to do it here.
Okay.
And it just was sort of out of our price range to be able to do monthly.
Right.
But hopefully they'll do something. Anne Marie said, I wish I could send one to you. We won't say no, Anne Marie. I'll do a trade off for some gold bins or something.
That would be nice. That'd be worth it too, because especially for
that's
this
right.
one.
Yeah, that's right.
We have Nancy as well.
Thank you.
Thanks for sharing, Christine.
Thanks, Christine.
Nancy, I can unmute and spotlight.
Hello.
There we are, Nancy.
I just wanted to show you, I've been busy while I've been watching and listening, and I've done, of course, backwards here, but I've done.
That is so cute. I love it with the designer series paper.
Yeah, so that, you know, paper piecing basically.
Yeah,
A little background, but I did 4 of these, and I'll send these off to various friends who are isolating.
Yeah. And that's actually a good alternative for, yeah, we're seeing all these beautiful paper pumpkin cards, but that's a nice alternative to that paper pumpkin, which is good because it's got the nice sentiment there. It's a beautiful set, that one. What's it from again?
It's Under My Umbrella.
Under My Umbrella. Yeah, it's a great
Ella, under my umbrella.
Ella. And I love the background. I love it that it's the brick. That's cool.
Yeah, I like that too. So
and you're doing okay? You're all right?
Yeah, we're good. We're just staying in. You know, fortunately I'm used to my husband working from home because he did it a lot in the US, but
and how's his work going?
Well, he's a professor and he's not actually teaching this semester, but he has a lot of online teaching experience, so he's been a resource for
that's great,
his colleagues, and he's got research going and all kinds of other things going, so he's keeping quite busy doing a lot of
that's good. That's good.
So Nancy is American, as you can tell, but she actually is on our team. Nancy and her family live in Australia now. So.
Yeah, I'm right here in central Melbourne.
Yep. It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
We've got to catch up on Zoom to see each other.
Yeah. But I'm doing a class with a bunch of my customers using Under My Umbrella. They all swung by and did contactless pickup of kits.
Oh, that's a good idea.
So tomorrow afternoon, I'll jump on Zoom with them as they assemble.
I like that idea.
We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, no, that's a great idea. And so you just did all the packs up, all ready to go.
Right. And
then they just come and collect it.
Right. And it was a, I call them Stamp With Me, Get It Free class. And so they each have the stamp set in their pack. And so I just did cards that they would be able to do with that stamp set. And since I can't put any stamped images in and they don't have what I've got. So yeah.
No, that's a great idea. And I think that's the key, isn't it? It's making it more like product-based classes rather than just a regular class. So it might be making a step up a bit more. And it's also good for customers to realize, well, you know, in order to get those images, but then you could base another class on that same stamp set, knowing that they've got it.
Yes, but I'm also thinking about doing some that have a lot of die cut and punched images and designer series paper, and then sentiment pieces that they could use, kind of whatever sentiments they have on hand that fit the pieces too. So anyhow, this might be
we've got to get a bit inventive, don't we?
Yeah. So
well done. That's brilliant.
So yep.
Love it.
Pop back on
it.
Too. Yes.
And that's the sort of thing that we'll talk about this afternoon with the team as well. I think it'll be great for them to hear what you're doing. That's a fantastic idea. Oh, thanks, Nancy.
Sure.
We'll see you in a couple of hours.
Yep.
See you soon. Well, that was wonderful. What a great live, huh? Great Zoom meeting, everyone.
Spotlight video. There you are.
Hi. So thank you all very much for being here, and thank you for those that were on our YouTube watching as well. I noticed that a lot of people asked, how do I get on your Zoom meeting? How do I get there? Just head over to our blog, kyliebatucci.com, and we will have more details. I'll probably put up something like Zoom meetings, because it's actually going to be the same number every time. Yes, I will send out an invite. Megan, I'll pop it on the Crazy Crafters group with the number. And that will be the same for our Crazy Crafters group. I've just kept it a recurring meeting, so it's the same number every time. But yeah, that'll be really nice to have some more join us next week, hopefully. And I hope you have an awesome week ahead. Happy crafting. Keep yourself busy. Try not to watch too much television because it doesn't do us any good. Just think about what we can do to build others up rather than if we sort of get too caught up in what's happening, we'll just be spiraling very quickly. It's not going to help our mental health. Oh, and Marie has something to say, Bruno.
Okay, just a moment. Okay, go ahead, Anne-Marie.
Thank you again, Kylie and Bruno. You made my week.
Oh, you are so sweet. How is everything going for you? How's your health?
I'm plugged in right now.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Is it dialysis that you're doing, or what are you?
No, that's chemo.
Oh, chemo.
I have to have it for 3 days. So tomorrow they'll come and they unplug me. Okay.
Well, we're thinking of you. It's a tough situation.
Yeah, I know, but seeing you every week, it's amazing. And I cannot even go on my balcony.
Oh.
And my kids decide that they're gonna go and make grocery for us because they don't want my husband to go and bring something here. So
yes. Yeah, you have to be so careful at the moment. It's just there's so many unknown factors around this virus. Like they think they know, and then it changes. So
yeah. And
the best
we
thing
are
you can do is stay inside, isn't it?
I live in a small town, and already we have 50 people who have it.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. I'm so
much.
glad you can be here. And thank you for your support. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm so happy you're there every week and you make me laugh. And it's stunning. So thank you so much again.
Big hugs.
So okay, so everybody is unmuted, and I'm just going to put on gallery view. And if you want to have a wave and say goodbye.
Come on.
Bye. Hi, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you for being here. So awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hi, Sharon.
Bye.
Small girl.
Good girl. Teresa, Angela, Elaine, Karen, Beck, Rose.
Bye.
You need to go pee.
Cindy, Sharon, Michelle.
Who needs to go pee?
That's me.
See you, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Lee, I will send you a PM message, okay?
Please do. Please do.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much again.
Thank you.
Where's your bone?